To be fair.
What was it? You say something, I grew up with Dammy and Lannery. I said, I grew up with Lannery too, bro.
What's about it?
There you go, relatable. That's all you need. What more can you ask for?
I don't relate because I'm Nigerian, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to ask you, man, like, what are some like UK rap hot takes that you guys have, if you have any?
It's interesting.
Paris not that good. Not joking.
What was that good?
No, if you're gonna say it, stand on it.
You're a better
You say
whispering.
Potter?
No, that was a joke.
That was a
joke. Just kidding.
I'm joking. I mean, my hot take, I don't even know where I want to get into. We were talking about it just before. Like,
Oh, okay.
if you say it, I'll say it.
No, you say it.
No, you say it.
You the guest. No. You the guest. I'll back you up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll back you up.
I know he's going to just...
No, I'll back you up.
You said what?
I don't think Little Sims is that good, alright? I don't think she's that good.
No, I don't think that's a hot take.
I don't think she's that good.
I don't think
That is a hot take. That is a hot take.
Everyone thinks she's great.
Am I on my own here?
amazing.
Let me tell you
Do you
something.
agree?
Huh? About what? Who?
Oh, you and
He
your sister
thinks
Do you
she's
agree?
sick.
I agree with
I'm
you.
with you guys.
Nah, outrageous.
No. My
Outrageous.
problem is she a top 10 rapper we've ever seen in the UK?
She is. Listen,
That's why I'm gonna be
let me tell you
like,
something.
let's cool down, guys.
Lil
Yeah.
Sims, Lil Sims is like veganism. It seems like it's a good idea, but I don't think it actually is. I'm being
And
dead
the worst
serious.
thing is she doesn't bring this upon herself. It's the
Exactly.
fans.
I hear that.
I
Do you know what
know.
it is? No, do you know what, yeah? And she's a great rapper. She is.
Yeah.
She's a good rapper. But I don't understand all the hype around like how
Exactly.
much she's been pushed up.
I think
That's
because
what
she
I don't
actually
really
sells
understand.
out shows now.
you know what it is?
And
large.
that's why.
That's one thing where people are like, well, she's doing it and your favorite rapper can't do
Can't,
it.
yeah.
And then she's selling better than him and she's winning awards. It's like,
That's why I said it's
you
like
can make the
veganism.
argument for her, but
That's why I say it's like veganism, because I like the idea of veganism that you're not supposed to, eat all these animals, whatever. It does sound good because it's a healthy living.
yeah.
But it's not the way forward.
know,
In terms of like, this is the best way to live. Same way, I don't think she's the best rapper. I don't think she's even like the best female rapper.
But do you think
let's be
as
real.
well, like it's more so a thing of her perception rather than her actual lyrical ability? Because I'm sure if I read her bars, I'll be like, yeah, she's
Nah,
better than
she's
Tio
a
Wayne,
very
better than
good
this guy.
rapper.
She's
Yeah,
better
She's a
but
very
no
good
one
rapper.
But I
reads
think,
bars like that.
but
We're not
that's
genius.
that's what music is really like.
Now, can I tell you
lyricism.
why I rate Sims? So sometimes I might be introvert. It was the album that changed everything for her.
Yeah.
Great
Is that all the
album.
Gorillaz?
But yeah.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
I think that might
That's,
be the one buff.
that's the one with Venom.
That's the one. Actually,
I think Gorillaz is on
let
the
me
most
not
recent
even-
one.
Gorillaz is
let
the
me
most
just
recent one,
stay
so
away.
yeah.
I think that one's got Venom on it. I might be
It's
mistaken.
the one with like the white.
Therefore, don't ask me.
But anyway,
Anyway,
that
that's what I'm
album
trying to
changed
say,
things for
right.
her. Great album. Like, I've listened to it. It's a good album, but I personally like will re-listen to a couple songs. It's one of them ones that showcases her range, what she can do. So you're like, you can pick and choose the songs you like. For me, I wouldn't listen to the whole album back to front because cool. The next album she dropped was No Thank You.
Okay.
She came for her label on this one. She said, "Fuck you guys,
I
I
rate
can
that.
do it myself." And that's when I was like, she's a quality rapper. And that album, from the way she's delivering the bars, the energy, the sound of it
Wait,
all,
actually. What's the name of the
I
album?
liked it. No Thank You.
No,
That's
thank
her
you.
most
Alright.
recent one.
I'm going to add it to...
That album there,
Yeah, I'll add it to my library and then I'm going to listen to it.
that album is what made me be like, you know what? Yeah, okay.
But do you
Sims
think her
solid.
problem? And this might not be a problem because I think she still sells well. Is that maybe like culturally people don't
Yeah.
put her in discussion.
I
So then
think-
when people are
yeah.
saying she's the best immediately, it's like, but we haven't argued against like I don't know.
I feel like her
People
fan base
in her-
is very
like,
different.
We haven't said she's better than Dave while Dave was coming up or while these other people were coming up. But now she's already like in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
see
so
that
it's a bit-
comparison
it feels a bit
was the
unearned
journey.
type thing.
But
Yeah.
you see that's disrespectful. Because I don't think, because the reason why I say it's disrespectful, and we've had this discussion about, they were saying Little Sims is better than Dave and all this other jazz. I said it's disrespectful because Dave, you can see the progression of Dave, you can see the maturity in his music, and you can even see the complexity of his bars. If someone say, why do you think Dave is so hard, I just need to show them 3 tracks. I'm
And
gonna
I could say moments as well. This guy's dumb.
my bad. I know what that sounds.
That's our podcast.
Nah, I will show them his Black Box Cypher.
Yeah.
I'll show them Jekyll and Hyde.
True,
And then
yeah.
I'll show them something maybe like, I don't know, like Starlight. Do you know what I mean? Just something completely different. I'll be like, this is why I rate Dave so highly. When I've been talking to people that say Lil Sims is this, Lil Sims is that, Alim, I've been saying, bro, show me tunes. They're like, fucking.
Oh, really?
Helm,
okay. Well,
Gorillas. That's the only tune I know.
No, and
Literally.
that's interesting because, like, I'm not gonna go and say that I know her whole history, so I'm not too sure what there is. There could be some gems in there, but it's interesting to know that Sims fans are kind of stuck as to where to.
They're stuttering and stammering.
That's
I don't get it.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like her core fan base we don't engage with too much. Like they're not having these conversations as much.
So her core fan base is more time them guys that like represent like the Brits Awards and stuff.
Maybe.
If you kind of like, is it
maybe
that kind of?
I don't know.
I don't know how to describe them. They could be among us. Like, look,
They could be among us.
you don't know what they look like.
It's true. To be fair, when I think of Little Sims fans, I think of people that populate Brick Lane. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those types of like
When
different.
I think of Sims fans, I think of Loyal Kana fans.
Maybe
Is
that's
that a good comparison?
Maybe. I can't say
Is
I
that a
know,
good
but
comparison?
that works
That's what
in my
I
head.
see in my head.
Yeah.
That's what I see in my head.
And that's why I'm just like, and
It's a different kind of rap fan, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I like tapping into different types of music. If you say someone is good, okay, put me on.
Give them a try.
Even with you guys were talking about Potter. I said, all right, put me on. I said, didn't really like it. You said, don't worry, it's next thing. Cool.
Yeah.
We were back in Styles like, I liked it more than Training Day 3. And then now I can say, yeah, thanks for hating. I like it. I'm asking for the same thing from these little Sims niggas. And these little niggas ain't showing me nothing.
I listen to No Thank You, at least the start of it. Solid,
I've added that to my library, so I'll listen to one of these days and I'll get back to you.
In time.
Max, you're an advocate for this one, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm
nah,
gonna
for
say.
Alright, say no more.
Does anyone else have a
I'll
UK
stand on
rap
that.
hot take?
You can
I
have a take.
asked my girl for one the other day, because I've done videos where I've asked the public and then seen if it's a hot take or not. So I just asked her, I was like, wait, what? Have you got any hot takes? Yeah. And she said to me, she doesn't like when a lot of rappers, she doesn't like the way most male rappers chat about having sex or their piece, doing them kind of acts. It's a very sort of like, the purpose of it is much to stroke their ego as opposed to like impress a girl type of thing. And when she said that, I've heard music slightly differently, like through a slightly female
lens.
But that's
and I'm like, you know what? That's
It's
actually
kind of
really interesting.
the way we view like female rap when they're talking about, you know what I'm saying?
True.
The big V.
My booty hole brown. My pussy. What's it?
Bounce on. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's kind of the same as that as well.
True.
But the thing is, though, are they rapping for the woman in that sense?
Exactly.
Maybe they should be, because I don't need to hear about rappers having sex. Like when I've heard bars
It's
about
just experience.
when I've heard bars though about like the Central C verse on Overseas, and he's chatting about bashing. I'm like, I do not need to hear about you bashing. So why?
She done it like,
I don't need to hear that.
But it kind of go hard, man.
No, but it's not even that bar. It's the next bar. Where he's chatting about.
Max is looking at us like these guys are ignorant.
You know what?
Yeah.
You see as well, like I don't think people actually deep what he's saying. I think sometimes he has his opening bar is like hook could be hard.
Exactly.
And then everyone just be nodding their heads to us.
And then you don't
And then you're
care.
just like,
that
what is this rubbish, bro?
No, it's true. If you actually go through his bars, you're like, is this the guy who wants to push?
That's why I said reading Little Sims' lyrics. Like when you read it, it might be like, oh wow, this is like really
know.
this is substance.
Yeah, she's saying
When Central Seas was, it could just be
Yeah,
like
but
Goo Goo
That's why
Gaga.
but we
delivery
knew
is
that, didn't we?
important, man. Delivery is so
We
important.
knew that. We
Yeah,
knew that for real.
No one really reads lyrics like that. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
it's a problem, but I mean,
We're at that
You're
stage.
writing a song, like we should be able to read your lyrics and be like, oh, this is like stupid. Like,
hey, listen.
this is stupid. Like it doesn't have to be the most
but-
thought-provoking thing, but like this,
No, but
works.
like I don't know, dirty soul, spine.
Even Future's a good songwriter though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if
Yeah,
you're
no,
if you're
he's-
if
he
you're
has
reading those
stinkers,
lyrics, if you're reading those lyrics by yourself, you're thinking, what?
No,
Telling
but
me
it's-
you bought my bitch in some Gucci flip flops.
Yeah.
that's hard though.
But it's delivery, innit? Like, yeah.
But I kind of hear what you're saying.
I need to get me
I guess
there.
they'll call it like kind of misogynistic in a sense, where like you're just rapping about having sex with women and not like the actual person and stuff.
Yeah. It is
you wanted to
misogynistic.
talk
I think there's a way
to
that it can be done that can be better. But
A bit more tasteful type thing.
yeah.
But the only problem is like that's not for them kind of rappers.
Yeah.
That's not their
That's true.
MO. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like they're just kind of trying to talk about their experiences.
Yeah.
So I get why a woman wouldn't like it, and I get why some guys don't like it either.
To be fair,
But-
to Max's point, did you guys see Mill's tweet the other day where it was like, When the gay rumor came out, and then he was like, "Yeah, I just love fucking pussy. It's so wet. Like, how can I not love pussy?" Like, I was like, "Bro, you're not convincing anyone. You're straight right now."
Man tweeted her like this with a gun to his head.
I just someone say you're gay, and then I just love pussy. It's so wet. Like,
I love pussy.
That's it, I have it for breakfast, lunch,
You didn't need to go overtime with the confirmation.
If anything, I think you're more gay now.
Yeah, exactly.
So
He's hiding something.
not to say like these rappers are homosexual, anyway, but it doesn't sound like you love women if like that's
No. But
speaking about it.
In fact, can I say this one? Yeah, I think is.
He's what?
He's
You actually think?
Anyway, not too much slander. Not too much slander.
Saying slander, niggas is facts. He said himself.
Not too much slander.
You just said the tweet.
Not too much slander, man. Not too much slander. But yeah, fun.
Hot take. Nah, I don't think I do. I think the only thing that will kind of be perceived as a hot take is that I don't think people really take rap seriously anymore. And I'm not saying that from just a fan perspective. I'm talking about rappers as well. And I'm saying this because the rappers I grew up on were mostly grime, Gets, Wretch, Chip, Gigs, all them real rappers, you know what I mean? Where you can see in their music, even someone like Gigs is a bit controversial because, again, sometimes his lyrics, his bars, it's not like he's got these mad punchlines or whatever, but you can tell that he actually takes care of his rap, and he's more so focusing on, okay, do you know what? I don't need all these double entendres, these metaphoric imagery and all that sort of stuff. As long as my delivery is cool, my flow is cool, and that's what I can deliver, I'm a good rapper.
It's also like building a character.
Exactly.
I think the main thing now, like I see exactly where you're coming from. I think back then, you had to be the best rapper to be heard. Exactly. Because like the way these rappers grew up was on pirate radio and at sets where there's 100 man and one mic. Exactly. If you had a dead bar, you're not getting that mic again.
You need 100 man to rate.
Today you just need a viral moment, and like that's kind of the route to market today. So it's very different, and I think the cost of that is the rap.
Imagine if something like Channel U or Channel AKA was still around now. It's not more so about who's got the hardest bars in your ends, submit it, and I mean, now it'd be like, okay, who can go viral? We'll put it on there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like rappers kind of lost its, I don't want to say integrity, but it's like you can't really see musicians and the rappers nowadays. Like some people, you know how we were saying that Gets now is more refined, and it's like he knows how to make the grown, mature rap. In 10 years' time, do you think someone like Central C will be able to do the same transition that Gets has done?
We don't know.
Maybe,
exactly.
but I feel like if Gets were to start today and drop that album, it wouldn't be received like it did because he had to build his name for that.
Yeah.
So you could drop an album of that quality today, but if no one knows who you are, it's not gonna get received or pushed unless you have that.
I guess it's just different metrics nowadays. Isn't
Exactly.
it?
Yeah. My hot take, just quickly before we round up, is that Blanco's a top 10 lyricist that you can ever see.
Do you know what?
I'm an anime guy. That guy is insane, bro.
I've heard a couple people say that.
I'm gonna start this conversation. I'm not gonna say he's top 5 or top 3.
Yeah,
but I think top 10 you could put him.
Wait,
there.
Right now, we're talking about right now.
It's lyricists right now. More than anything. I hear what you're saying, because a lot of people have said that to me, and I'm like, I haven't thought about it too much, But for me, there's something about Blanco that doesn't really cut through. When it comes to
I'm
me,
not talking about rapper.
No. I know. I know you're talking about like being a lyricist.
So I'm trying to that niche.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it's hard for me to get through to the lyrics because he doesn't. It's like he doesn't get in my ear, or he gets in my ear and just goes straight out again.
It might be because he's so soft and light. It might be
That's
that.
it. And for me, like your voice is very important. So I think maybe I'm not listening close enough, but I've heard people say that. I just haven't seen it for myself.
I mean, listen to Shipperden, listen to his latest song,
Shipperden.
I don't
Protagonist.
think that's a hot take.
I like Protagonist.
It's definitely a hot take because I don't think he's top 10 because even
like you say,
like that, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be up to date with all of our releases. And tune into the whole episode now on Spotify and Apple.
We